Guys, my next guest is a comedian. He's tearing up the scene here. One of the funniest guys in Portland. Everybody, give a hand to Jake Silberman.
Thank you. All right. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for everybody you've seen so far. JoJo, that was awesome. Monster Dude, thank you, man, for being here. Yeah, it's weird to see like a young artist on the rise and then follow it with me. That's like, it's like a very, I was like, oh, I hope there's someone between us because this is the other sad side of show business. This is a man in his 30s that, you know, isn't doing so well. So, JoJo, I'm going to follow you for hope. Because it's not happening here. So this is great. My name is Jake. I'm happy to be here with you guys tonight. I'm happy to be doing comedy in front of you guys. Let me just tell you this, as a relatively new comedian, a lot of my shows I perform, the audience doesn't know they're going to be an audience. So this is just great that you guys understand. A lot of times, like, I do shows at like 11:30 on a Wednesday, and I turn someone's favorite bar into their worst nightmare. So this is just, it's a lot of performing comedy at people, not to people. So this is just great. One of the shows I recently did was at a sex club, at a swingers club. JoJo, you'll find out about that in 4 years, but don't worry about it now, Mom and Dad. Well, whatever. You know, I don't know. Yeah, this is who I am, so that's I can't help it. But I performed at a sex club, and they had no idea that a comedy show was gonna happen. Zero idea. All these like super horny people walked in. They're just like, oh, I'm ready to come, and like, the MC was just like, hold up, hold up. Before the sex happens, we've got 7 local amateur comedians. They're like, what the fuck? This is not what I signed up for. It's like, well, you can have sex in 2 hours because there's a comedy show happening. And you saw these old dudes who had like perfectly timed out their Viagra, had to sit in these weird sex swings and just rotate through the whole show. They're like, I have a boner and I'm not happy. How is this possible? It's like, well, comedy's going down. That's why. Yeah. So I should mention, so they hated the show, obviously. They hated the show. I bombed for 25 minutes straight. I learned a good lesson, though. You never want your hobby to stop someone else's orgy. It's just not fair, all right? There's no reason for that. I should mention that this was a $10 sex club. That's low, right? Like, that's cheap. Like, there are sandwiches in this town that cost more than $10. Your wife isn't worth $11, dude? What's wrong with you? You could panhandle in Portland for an hour and get $10, and they'd be like, yo, dude, you gonna buy yourself a meal? Like, actually, I'm gonna go bang a bunch of wives because there's no reason not to. They also have a nacho bar. It's a 2-for-1. So yeah, they hated the show. Afterwards, after the show was over, they were like, yo, man, you can hang out and party if you want. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I hate people, and I hate parties. And I hate parties where your balls are out. So there's really no reason to kick it here. The other weird thing is, like, swingers clubs have a lot of, like, strange people, you know? And at $10, everybody's allowed in. So this one dude showed up, and he was wearing a kilt and a tail. I was just like, just choose one, bro. Like, we get it. We get it. You're unique. You fuck like a Scottish wolf. Like, we understand that. But the weird thing about this dude was he had a backpack full of homemade sex toys. Made with his own hands. Oh, no. And he didn't even sand them down all the way. Like, unlacquered dildo? I don't want that. And I did this joke for an audience recently, and I was like, that's weird. And this lady calls up from the audience. She goes, yeah, it's Portland, bitch. I was like, I'm sorry, my precious Midwestern butthole is too good for slivers. Like, that's on me. I don't know if that's a kink for all y'all, but crazy. So, yeah. But I'm happy to be here, man. I'm having a rough time going through a little breakup right now. And I'm handling it. Thank you, ma'am, who's clearly taken. Chill. You're no help right now. I need a sympathetic single woman. I don't need another mom. But yeah. I'm actually trying to. I think I'm handling it pretty well. I'm not drinking or smoking or watching porn or with any ladies or eating sugar or eating meat. And I still look like a heroin addict. It's insane. Like, how can you hit rock bottom and still have a six-pack? That's fucking insane. But yeah, we're going through that, and I, it was a whatever relationship. It was a rocky one a little bit, but I did learn one thing about you ladies. One thing while I was dating one of you is that I learned that, just one, honestly, is that I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. I learned that women use more than one tampon per period. I didn't know that. I always just thought it was 1 in, 5 days, exit. I don't know. Did you, apparently that shit can kill you. Did you know that, ma'am? Oh, you don't? Jesus. Okay, well, you're the first woman who hasn't known that. Toxic shock. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Maybe you're just drunk. I don't know. I'm sorry. My girl, though, had me buy, an 18-pack, and I was like, this is like 1.5 years supply. Why do you need all these right now? We're probably not even going to be dating in 18 months. Why am I buying the next dude's tampons? This seems unfair. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
I've got to thank you for introducing the twisted world of the sex clubs of Portland to my audience. It's like the quintessential thing of Portland. It's like one of the first things I ever saw was like, oh, there's sex clubs here? Yeah.
People fuck.
Jake, for my audience, where can they find you on social media?
I'm on Facebook at Jake Silberman Comedy and Twitter at J Silberino, and I have a podcast with a couple other comedians called Did We Solve It? So check us out there as well. Did We Solve It?
Is that on every platform?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, check that out.
Yeah.
Jake, thanks for coming out. Take it away, Marvin.